What's up, race fans? BCJ Cup Series crew here, bringing you another race for the BCJ Cup Series. It is race 2 here at Darlington Raceway, one of the most oldest tracks here on the NASCAR circuit. You should be in here for a treat. One of the most rough tracks, more like Atlanta. All these drivers are thrown back to some very old and iconic paint schemes, such as Eric Jones throwing back to like Ricky Rudd and Darrell Waltrip paint schemes, and Chase Elliott's throwing back to his dad. Should be in here for a very exciting race, folks.
Drivers, start your engines! Woo!
Drivers roll off the road. Let's go ahead and look at your starting lineup. On the pole for today's race is Paul Menard next to Alex Bowman. And on row 2 we have Elliott Sadler, part-time driver, next to Matt DiMenedetto. Row 3 belongs to Rocket Man Ryan Newman and Trevor Bayne. Row 4 is two young guns, Kyle Larson and Ryan Blaney. Row 5 belongs to AJ Allmendinger and Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott thrown back to his dad in that paint scheme. Then we have William Byron, the rookie, next to Demolition Derby Stenhouse Jr. Then we got Cole Witt, part-time driver, next to Joey Logano. Row 8 belongs to Ty Dillon, yet another young rookie, or almost rookie. Then we got Corey LaJoy. Then we have Eric Jones thrown back to Darrell Waltrip next to Jamie McMurray. Row 10 goes to Darrell Wallace Jr. and 7-time champion Jimmy Johnson. Row 11 goes to Denny Hamlin and Eric Almirola. They're on the same row twice in 2 races. Then we have Kyle Busch next to Chris Buescher. In row 13 we have David Reagan next to Corey LaJoy. Next we have Mark Truex Jr. and part-time driver Cole Custer. Row 15 goes to Austin Dillon, Daytona 500 winner in the Cup Series, next to Clint Boyer, the Classic Clown. Then we have Brad Keselowski and Kevin Harvick, who's on a roll in the Monster Energy Cup Series. Then we got Kurt Busch, Kevin Harvick's teammate, next to Keith Kane, doing the 95 car. Then we have Daniel Suarez and Michael McDowell running at the field. Race info. We're at Darlington, 36 drivers and 12 laps.
This race is in honor of my grandma, Marcia. After coming out of the hospital, she's recovering very good.
We're at a throwback race, and something exciting is probably going to happen today.
Man, I can already tell that this is going to be one heck of a race. Throwback race in the first time in the BCJ Cup Series. How about that? Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's throw all the good old label, yes!
Paul Menard gets a jump on Elliott Sadler as we got 3 wide behind them. Bowman gets a good run off the corner, go to the inside of Elliott Sadler as they dive on turns 3 and 4. Paul Menard leads the opening lap of today's race. Bowman side by side with Elliott Sadler, followed by Larson as Larson tries to go to the high line. Larson gets a good run off the corner, dives to the inside of that part-time driver Elliott Sadler. Here comes Paul Menard leading lap 2. We got almost 3 wide on the front straightaway here. Here comes Bowman. Oh, big wreck on turns 1 and 2. Eric Jones piles in the last second. Caution is out. 4-car pile up here in turns 1 and 2. A lot of damage to all 3 of those cars. Looks like none of them will be able to continue. That's a tough break for all of them. Needed good point stays. And that part-time driver, Cole Witt, did not need that for his team.
Not one bit. Let's go ahead and take a replay. Oh, there's William Byron up there. I think Trevor Bayne may have blown a tire coming into 1 and 2. Yeah, I definitely think so.
Eric Jones has already run the high lane, had nowhere to go there. You get a different replay here. Yeah, it looks like the back left tire moved, and once that happens, you got no control. As we see another angle of how that tire got cut, William Byron. It looks like Chase Elliott made a little contact with William Byron there, sent him up into Trevor Bayne. Great saves by both those drivers, but that's going to result in William Byron going to the back of the pack, having to replace that tire, and Trevor Bayne colliding with a 4-car wreck.
That's a race for Eric Jones, really.
You see the cars involved here. Chase Elliott, William Byron, Trevor Bayne, Ty Dillon, Cole Witt, and Eric Jones. Restart on lap 4. Paul Menard chooses the outside lane, as we already got 3 wide behind him. Here comes Larson on the outside lane. Paul Menard gets loose in the middle, causing more trouble. Larson and Bowman side by side. He's got a jumble of cars here on the back straightaway. Chase Elliott making a 3 wide. As Larson and Bowman still side by side, contact made there. Here comes Ricky Stenhouse Jr. moving through the field. He had a good flyby. Paul Menard still using that high lane. Larson's able to power ahead of Bowman. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. fighting hard with Bowman for that position. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. dives it in there. Bowman trying to big wreck on the front straightaway, and Newman is on the bottom. Again, 5-car wreck on the front straightaway, and yes, Newman does have a car on top of him as Paul Menard and Matt Benedetto. Looks like they'll be able to continue, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Welcome back to the BCJ Cup Series Season 2. We are under caution right now at Darlington after a 5-car pileup on the front straightaway.
Yeah, that wreck took place probably at the worst spot there as it just got collected exiting turn 4 and just nowhere anyone else could go. As you see cars involved, Paul Menard, Chase Elliott, Elliott Sadler, Ryan Newman, and Matt DiBenedetto. A tough break for all of them. You got cars on pit road now. Your leader, Kyle Larson, is on pit road. And so is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Hamlin and Kyle Busch have been moving through the field very quickly here. As we see the cars off pit road. Larson, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Ryan Blake, Alex Bowman got our first off pit road. We start on lap 7. Kyle Larson remains in the lead as he's going to make the high line shine. Going around Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is to be able to clear him on the back straightaway. Side by side throughout the field to get a good on board here. Really showing the hustle and bustle. He's got battles all over the racetrack. Larson continues to lead. He leads that lap. Season 1 champion making it work. Martin Truex Jr. making it 3 wide here. Season 1 champion still leading. Gets a little loose out the corner. Allows Ricky Stenhouse Jr. to close. All over the back bumpers for Kyle Larson. Larson gets a huge run on the outside lane. Oh, almost a wreck there. 4 wide, now 3 wide as Hamlin and Truex making it work on the front straightaway. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. gets loose. Falls back to the field. Larson's still leading. He's got new players up in the front. Logano, Ryan Blaney, Alex Bowman trying to get to that lead. Larson's still leading here. Logano's now closing in on Alex Bowman as Alex Bowman uses the high lane now. Larson running the middle. He got loose off the corner. Here comes Alex Bowman side by side here. With this battling for the lead, Logano might have a chance to close. Side by side, might have been a little contact there. 2 laps remaining as Larson trying to edge ahead using the bottom lane. Bowman still trying to keep with that leader. Blocking back and forth is Larson. Look out for Logano though. He might be able to close. Larson got loose. Bowman and Larson side by side. Logano trying to make it work. He's going to force the issue, making it 3 wide as Larson falls back. Side by side is Logano and Bowman coming on the back straightaway. Larson can't get around them. Larson making it 3 wide. Logano on the outside, Larson on the bottom. Can Logano make it work? To the line. Larson spins. Logano wins at Darlington as Larson slides across the line. Logano grabs his first BCJ Cup Series win as he salutes the fans. And he's going to burn it down here at Darlington Raceway. Congratulations to Joey Logano on his first win. What a finish we had here as he's now in victory lane. We got a replay. Larson just got loose there. And look at the run Logano got on the outside lane. Moves Larson out of the way. And then from there, he's able to take the lead. But Larson battles back there, making it 3 wide, using the bumpers. And Larson dives down there. And then just got loose off the corner. Contact with Logano. Into the wall he goes. And then Logano's able to win it.
How about that for a finish?
Logano grabs his first BCJ Cup Series win as Alex Bowman with a strong showing finishes 2nd. Season 1 champion finishes 3rd. Ryan Blaney needed a good point today and 4th. Kyle Busch and Martin Truex Jr. moved through the field quickly. Kevin Harvick moved through the field as well. Good finish for David Reagan and Jamie McMurray. They needed good finishes. Greg Galding had a good finish. Kurt Busch still in there. Daniel Suarez didn't really move through the field as he wanted to. Cole Custer, part-time driver, hanging in there. Casey Kane couldn't really get going as Paul Menard could not find his way back through the field after that wreck. Ryan Newman, Eric Jones, Sarbain all with the DNF today. None of those guys really got the finish they wanted or needed at today's race. Tough break for them. He got most laps led. Kyle Larson, Season 1 champion, leading a lot of laps today. Tough break for Trevor Payne. Can't get the finishes he really needs. Moving through the field is Martin Truex Jr. Started way in the back of the field and moving through the field quickly. Leaders of the race, Joey Logano, Paul Menard, and Kyle Larson. So now we got our point standings as Kyle Larson continues to lead the point standings as today's winner is in second. Jamie McMurray with a great season. Congrats. And then we got Martin Truex Jr. moving through the field there. And then here's all the guys that are very close in points. We got Kevin Harvick, who needs to get going there. He needs to get up in the point standings a lot more. And then we got Paul Menard, who wrecked today. Marcus Ambrose, part-time driver, still 30 for points. It's pretty good for him. Kyle Busch needs to really get going. He's starting 25th right now with 30 points. Also, Eric Jones is back down there. And Trevor Payne, he needs to start getting points. Perhaps later in this season he can get going. Austin Dillon is still back there. He needs to get going as well.
We will see all you loving fans in Las Vegas for the third race of the BCJ Cup Series, Season 2. Again, sorry for the 4-month wait.
Go check out our Instagram page and our Twitter page called BCJ Cup Series, and go check out our Patreon. If you check out our Patreon, it helps us out a lot by making these tracks, buying these cars, making the videos higher quality for you guys. And go check out our custom diecast maker, Federated Auto Parts Cup Series on Instagram. He's the one who makes all our great custom diecast. It's Joey Logano's and Victor Randy for today's race.
We will see you all later.